Now, what made you decide to not move back to Cincinnati and try to find you do that corporate job here in the Cincinnati market? Did you feel like Columbus just had better opportunities?
Yeah, I like the opportunities up there, but I feel like living in Columbus just allows me to like build my own legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, although my family is here in Cincinnati and I ain't got I don't even have any family up in Columbus, but
Yeah.
I feel like being up there makes me more independent, you know what I'm saying? And it allows me to like, fend for myself. Like, my family not that far, so if I need anything, like I can get that. But just being able to be up there and go outside and know a lot of people, like, to me that's kind of cool because it's like, dang, I moved here, and when I first moved here I ain't know anybody, but now that my network has grown a lot up there, I think that's real cool.
It's like home now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in Columbus now, like years wise total?
About 10, 11 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you a Columbus resident.
Low key, yeah.
Yeah, you really.
I just bought a house up there.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. Congratulations. What's that like? How was that? People say it's stressful buying your first house. Was it stressful for you or was it pretty cool?
It was a little stressful, and I can't lie, like I was definitely nervous, you know what I'm saying? But I be going to church, and I feel like recently I just been hearing the pastor and the bishop just talk about like, trusting God and like, having faith and being able to like take those risks, so I just believe that like when you get those signs, like the time is right, so you should obviously lock in on it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's big. That's major. That's a flex. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate
That's a flex. How did your family take it? Your sister, your mom, your dad, when you decided that you really wanted to start pursuing music and they seeing you on different platforms and you dropping content? How did they feel about it?
My family was very supportive. I will say that. Like, I probably had a couple friends that was like, you crazy. Like, like you got a degree and you want to rap? Like, what? Like, no, for real. Like, I was just chilling with one of my friends yesterday, and when I first told her about the music, she was like, yeah, like, I think that's crazy, But now, like, she's supported, you know what I mean? Like, so I think that's cool, and that, like I said, just show that consistency, like, over time and how you can build a fan base.
Yeah, for sure. And I see you building it because, I mean, you got this single Winsday that you put out first. And you came to me like, Nella, I got this single. I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, cool. You like, yeah, I'm going to perform in the kitchen. I'm like, come on. I mean, as we record and everybody's in there, of course the chef dancing, but we back there jugging while the song playing. As soon as I heard it, I said, what's this? Like, oh, this how you coming?
Yeah.
Super heat. Let's talk about this Winsday single. What inspired it? Who produced it? Give me all the 411.
Okay, so Winsday, one of my homies, he had just started posting like Winsday on his Instagram story like a while back, like when we was in college, and I thought that was dope, you know what I mean? So other people started doing it as well, and like I was one of those people, like I just started posting it like every Wednesday, and I think eventually like they stopped posting it, but I was still doing it.
Because what did it mean to everybody when they was posting it?
So like Wednesday is just like a different mindset throughout the week. Like obviously it's the middle of the week, you know what I'm saying? So you might feel a little tired from Monday and Tuesday, and it's like, the day seems very dull, but I try to turn it around to where it's like, okay, like you can tackle the day, like you can really get a win. Like, it's really like a mentality thing. I think every day is a Wednesday, but I definitely promote it on Wednesdays.
For sure.
So, like I was just continuing to just post it. And I think I wanted to like, when I first made the song, like I didn't really know what I was going to call it really. To be honest, when I heard the beat, I didn't even think that I sounded good on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, like when I heard the beat, my homie Mondo, he the one that made it. And I first heard it, I was like, yo, like this beat is hard. Like, like, and then we went to the studio and my engineer was like, nah, bro, you would sound good on this. And I'm like, wait, what? Like for real? Like, okay. Like, so I just took the beat, like, just listened to it for like a couple days and like just made the song like the next week, and a lot of people liked it, you know. So it's definitely cool to like see how you might not even be feeling a beat, or you might not even be feeling a project, but then once you finish it and a lot of people like it, it's like, okay, well, like I can do this again, I guess, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Again and again.
Yeah.
Did you expect the feedback when you performed it on Live from the Kitchen? Did you expect the feedback to be what it was?
Not as much. Like I thought it would be cool, but no, like a lot of people liked it. So I was just thankful for it, honestly. Yeah.
I mean, you literally had a lot of people tuning in. Do you feel like that was one of the most engaging times for the music for you at that point?
Yeah, no, I think it was. Definitely, that's why I came back for sure. Like, yeah. But
say, let's run this back one more time.
Yeah. No, but it was definitely engaging. I think like I feel like every time like I level up, it seems like it's like a turning point, or like a moment where I'm like, dang, like I'm so happy that like I followed through with this, because I would have probably been nervous, you know what I'm saying? Or like if I hadn't been getting them words in church, like, you know, I probably would have been like, nah, I ain't even gonna do this, you know. So it was just cool to even do it and get that feedback, you know.
I was happy to see that. Like, I knew it was a banger when I heard it. Yeah. And then to see everyone, 411, fire signs, like the whole comment section, like literally blew up.
Yeah.
Blew up. And I'm like, if you got this many people telling you that this song is hot, guess what? It's hot. Then I turned around. I'm in the car. I'm hearing it on the radio inside the 513 Heat Mix. How was that experience for you, hearing your song on the radio for the first time? Even for your producer, for him to hear his beat that he made. How was that feeling for y'all?
It felt good. It felt good, like being from Cincinnati, and like I feel like we used to always just listen to the radio, you know what I mean? Like we ain't had, you know, Bluetooth in the car and stuff like that. So you hear so many artists like on the radio, like Showtime or Blackjack, you know, like
talk about it.
Like for real, like I used to just like listen to them, like dang, like this is hard, like, and they from the city, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's cool to hear yourself like on the same platform that like you grew up listening to, you know. Like that was very rewarding,
man. And it sounded so good. It fit right in. I think that's what everybody got to hear it in their speakers, you know, the whole tri-state. I felt like that was a major win, you know, for Wednesday.
No, facts, for real. No, shout out DJ Easy for that. Like, we used to hoop together. Like, well, I used to hoop against him back in the day. So like, so for us to even have that relationship mean a lot, you know.
For sure. Relationships take you a long way in this industry. Do you feel like that's being kind of like your focus, making sure you build and then keeping them relationships solid as you move through? Yeah,
but to me, like, I don't even look at it like it's a task or it's something that I got to work hard at. Like, you know, growing up, I feel like I was always outside, you know what I'm saying? So like, just like making friends isn't really that hard, you know what I mean? So whenever I'm put in a predicament where I gotta network, or, you know, I gotta meet someone, I feel like I'ma always be on the side of like making that connection and trying to at least be able to follow through, you know, with whatever we discussed, you know.
For sure. Yeah. Now, with you being from Cincinnati, is it any artists that you really want to work with from here? Because I know you're in Columbus, and of course they got hot artists up there as well, but do you feel like you really want to get into getting like some features and different things with artists from Cincinnati?
So it's an artist named Skinny that we've been DMing back and forth. We want to get a collab. I seen Kels Osama, like I think he hard, like Gucci Green, like
that Gucci Green
song hard, like. So I feel like it would be cool to collab with him. But I would say from the city right now, like who I've been listening to is Westside Will. Like he hard. Like
that's my boy. That's my boy.
He like I feel like I heard like a song on like somebody else's story, and I was like, yeah, that's hard. Like so I've been tapping into a lot of his music. My boy EDC Suevo, Yeah, he from Barn Hill. So yeah, I like to collab with him too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So is we gonna be seeing some collabs here in the future?
Hopefully, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Because
yeah,
I want to see it for
absolutely.
sure. I could
Okay.
definitely see you and Kels Osama though. I'm not gonna lie. That with your
Yeah,
vibe and he is, I can.
yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that for sure.